Bora continuar. Lá embaixo é o Evanores. Deixa eu sair aqui pra ver se mudou alguma coisa aqui da... Aprimorar seu equipamento na oficina da entidade guardiã aumentará os atributos de um item. Encontrar outra versão de um item existente ou comprá-lo de comerciantes aumentará os atributos de um item. Ok. Colecionar lembranças no mundo permitirá que você aprimore a oficina da entidade guardiã. Ao aprimorá-la, aumentará a quantidade de encantamentos oferecidos e também o nível de poder de todas as armas que você poderá encontrar nas suas aventuras. Ok. Ah, olha só. Saquei. Cucucu. Avance mais na história para... Que isso, cara? E o da Belara, não tem como aprimorar? Tem sim aí. A Harding. E a Neve. Não tem como. Ok. E o que que é isso aqui? Altar of Funeral. É essa daqui. É o Hala, né, pô? A Neve que fica aqui. Dá pra falar com elas?
Couldn't be one god, it had to be three.
Ok, vamos subir. Eu fiz o quê? Do que você tá falando, nego? No jogo?
Wasn't there before, I don't think.
Eu sou Shadow Dragons.
Nev, or Harding, must have put my pack here. Makes sense. Better place to sleep than the infirmary. Guess I can spare a few moments to unpack my things.
Sobre a vida no farol. Este diário de viagem está repleto de runas do fogo, de véu meticulosas, embora ele seja codificado quando folheado. Pessoas refugiadas, temerosas, são conduzidas ao farol por meio de eluvians, saindo da enfermaria e das bibliotecas como soldados, espiãs e eruditas. Os indivíduos responsáveis pelos jardins plantam ervas extintas há muito tempo que crescem, são colhidas e murcham em um piscar de olhos. O cheiro forte de remédios destilados vem de uma janela, e veneno para as forças inimigas é colocado em um frasco. As discussões de um conselho de guerra continuam noite adentro. Canções proibidas são cantadas livremente, com letras vulgares substituídas pelos nomes de Evanures. Por fim, uma conversa acalorada forma uma silhueta contra o vidro, com sombras rápidas passando por trás dela. Ela termina com impressão sem falas, mas inconfundível. Você convocou, você alimenta. Um aquário, pô.
I helped a lot of Minratha's slaves escape to freedom the night I met Varric. Then the Magisters cracked down in retaliation, and the Shadow Dragons decided I was too much trouble to keep around. We could have taken a stand and dared the Magisters to come after us. At least people are free because of what I did. Varric and his life lessons. I asked him how we were supposed to stop Solus, and he gave me this. Take a long, hard look in it, kid. It'll always show the face of a hero who can get it done.
Ah, tipo, é pra você poder mudar, né?
A damn good-looking hero, if I do say so. A peddler gave me this after I saved his caravan from bandits. He told me nobles think of ruling like a game of chess, that each move determined what mark humanity will leave on the world. If we don't stop fighting each other and focus on the real problems, it'll be the gods leaving their mark, not us.
Tem mais alguma coisa? Alguma lembrança? Não? Tem aqui.
A meditation upon the use of blades. Must have read this thing cover to cover a dozen times during weapons training. Working drills until I had the perfect strike, ready to face anything. Oh, everything came so easily back then. Right. That's better. Now, how do I connect to Solus? Just sleep or... Oh, relaxing. Maybe if I clear my mind...
Peraí, mas tem a... Tem a Belara aqui, né? Será que dá pra falar com o Varric? Ainda não. Peraí, eu tava ali, né? Não, eu tava aqui. Ué. Pega aqui mesmo. Ela tá embaixo. Jesus.
Back so soon. It must have been worse than I had thought.
Hello, Dreadwolf.
Ah, but perhaps I am mistaken. You may be here to correct me, to tell me that my concerns were unfounded. You could not possibly be here to take advice from the one you called the Elven God of Lies.
I'm not here to debate whether what you said was accurate.
But to be clear, it was accurate.
I need to know what the gods are planning.
Meu Deus, kill me.
You are asking for knowledge no mortal in this world is privy to. If I am to share it with you, I need to know what makes you the right person to lead the fight against Algernon and Gillenane.
Eu sou a única pessoa disposta. Seu bosta.
Someone has to do something. I may not be the right person for this job, but I'm the only one left.
So your call to action is that any attempt is better than none?
I met Varric when he asked the Shadow Dragons for help with freeing an old friend from Venatori slavers. The Shadow Dragons had a safe plan that wasn't going to work.
So, you and Varric led an armed rebellion and dealt a devastating blow to the Venatori.
How do you know that?
You helped Varric pursue me for the better part of a year. It would have been foolish not to learn about who was hunting me.
Then you know that if someone has to make a call, I'll do it.
I suppose I was not so different when I started.
Started what?
My rebellion against the Evanuris. The elven gods, as you call them. They wish to reclaim their dominion over this world. To accomplish that, they will need two things. First, the Blight. What exists in this world is a bare fragment of its power. The rest is imprisoned, until they release it.
I don't understand. Elganon and Gillenane were elves like you, right? Why would they want to blight the world?
It is my fault. As the Dread Wolf, I was a thorn in their side. When my efforts weakened their grasp on the elven people, they grew frustrated, then desperate.
And turned to the blight.
Once the corruption took hold of them, they were blind to its horror. It was just another source of power for them. Now they would blight the world without hesitation, and call us backward and foolish for opposing them.
Then we shut down whatever they need to do to free the blight.
They will need to pierce the veil to reach the Blight's prison. My Lyrium dagger is one of the few artifacts capable
Meu
of doing
querido,
so.
então.
We've already recovered it from the ritual site.
Excellent. Then they will have to make their own. That will give you time.
You said the gods needed two things, and the blight is the first? What's the second?
Followers. They have called themselves gods. And what is a god without worshippers to sing their praises?
You think they want the elves back? I don't think the elven people will bend a knee to blighted, murderous monsters.
Agreed. Elganon and Gillenane care little for the elves. They will find worshippers among those hungry for power. Tyrants and bullies. The cruel and the corrupt, who fear their own vulnerability and seize any chance to feel strong. If you hunt them, they will lead you to Elganon and Gillenane.
I came here for specifics, not fortune-telling.
I would tell you more were I not currently imprisoned thanks to your actions.
Fine.
I hate him.
I'll go kick the trees and see what falls out.
The Veravas, the lighthouse Soluvian, can take you anywhere, if you master its secrets. Have you done so?
Not yet, but we've got one of the Veil Jumpers working on it. She'll get it sorted, and we'll see how it goes.
Yes. I suppose we will. And when you speak with Varric, please tell him that I
Meu cu.
regret what happened.
Meu cu, você não tava nem aí se você, sabe, teria matado ele ou não, seu otário. Meu. O erro desse jogo é não ter a opção de mandar ele pra puta que pariu. Toda vez que você fala com ele, devia ter uma opção assim embaixo, assim, ó. Perder a paciência com Solas. Porra, que ódio, meu. Entrar no modo decoração? What is that? Ah, tá. Tem como mudar as coisas, entendi. Ali com o Varric.
So Solus told the truth about the gods.
You heard? It's bad, Varric. If you'd seen Demeter's crossing.
The team needs to act fast. And it can't do that with me leading from a bed. You've got to take point on this.
I'll get it done.
I never doubted it.
Harding might.
Rook, when I put this team together, what did I look for? A detective to find the Dreadwolf, and a scout to get us the lay of the land. Exactly the people he'd expect me to recruit. Disciplined, predictable. And then there's you. Remember when we first met, kid? You risked your neck to bring down an entire slavery ring. Pretty much by yourself.
I had help.
Sure. I got winded about 5 minutes in. You did most of the work. Ticked off a bunch of Minrathous big shots, but you've got a knack, kid.
For what?
Finding a way through the wildest shit I've ever seen. With a plan that no one expects. On the best day of his life, Solus wouldn't see you coming, Rook. And don't worry. I'll still be here to talk if you need me.
There is something. Did Nev tell you about me talking to Solus and the Fade?
I had some good arguments with Chuckles back in the day. I can't imagine being stuck with him in my head. But how are you feeling about it?
Ele é um cretino.
Your old friend is kind of an asshole, Varric.
I'd love to be a fly on the wall while the two of you get into it. Solus fought a rebellion against Elgar'nan and Gillenane. He didn't want to be a god. But he's also a lot older and more powerful than any of us. He looks at us like we're toddlers.
So how do I deal with him?
Well, act like you're as smart as he is, and he'll be insufferable. Show him you respect his age and experience, and he'll remind you he's just a man. Honestly, pick whichever of those pisses you off less.
He also asked me to tell you that he regrets what happened. Hurting you, I mean.
Chuckles is sentimental. He could burn the world down, and the thing that would make him cry is a single flower with blackened petals.
Sei não, viu, Varric? Sabe?
Demeter's crossing was awful. While we were there, we found one survivor, the mayor.
You left him to fend for himself.
Not everyone was happy about my decision. We're just starting out and I'm already losing their trust.
The key to earning the team's trust isn't to only make decisions everyone agrees with. It's showing the team that they can tell you whatever's on their mind, even if they think you're full of crap. And know you'll listen.
When I took over at the ritual site, I had to make a call on who came with me to knock over that statue. It was the first decision I made leading this team, and Harding got hurt because of it.
You made a decision with the best information you had. Sometimes you do that, and people end up hurt. Or worse.
What would you have done?
What would I have done? Probably gotten myself killed and failed to stop the ritual if you hadn't stepped in. A good leader isn't someone who never makes mistakes. It's someone who admits when they make one. That's how you earn their trust.
I'll let you get some rest.
You're gonna be fine, Rook. Hey, one last thing before you go. I've been racking my brain thinking of contacts who might help us with these gods.
You got any ideas?
Nothing. But being a leader isn't about having all the answers yourself. It's about knowing who does. Nev has connections to a whole world that Harding and I barely know. Might be worth talking to her.
Will do. Thanks, Varric.
Anytime.
Cara, foi meio assim. Não tô entendendo, tipo assim. Qual que é a desculpa, tipo, da Morgan não tá aqui, sabe? Porque ela fala pra você, eu tô aqui pra ajudar no que for. E aí ela fica pra trás? Porque ela não seguiria o pessoal que tá indo lutar contra os deuses, sabe? Se eles não deram nenhuma desculpa pra ela ficar pra trás, pra ela não ir com você. Ah, tô ocupada vendo tal coisa aqui. Eu já vim aqui. Onde é que tá a menina mesmo? A Belara? Quero falar com ela. Ela tá aqui embaixo? Não. Maybe? Não. Ué, cadê ela, meu? Você vê, ela tá aqui, ó. Ela tá lá no Eluve, não, só que não dava pra ver ela, pô. Não, nego.
Hey, Nev. Hi, Wisps.
Yeah, they're still here, but you're here for leads. You want allies to go after the gods? I've got places to look, if we can get anywhere but Arlathan.
Balara's working on it. What have you got?
Let's start with the angles we know. The gods are corrupt magic personified. Who do we hire to fight that? First, the Antivan crows.
You want to fight gods with assassins?
Not just any assassin, their most feared mage killer, the demon of Virantium.
Working with a feared mage killer doesn't bother you?
If he doesn't have a contract out on me, it's not a problem.
Well, I'm sold. Now we charm the crows.
Fingers crossed. The demon got his nickname taking out blood mages and Venatori. From everything I've learned, the reputation was earned. I never uncovered his real name, and there's been fewer stories the last few years, but the crows would know. I can set a meeting with their bosses.
As soon as possible.
I hadn't planned to dawdle.
You said the crows were first. What's next?
A trip home.
Back to Minrathous.
Capital city and heart of Tevinter. An empire of mages that knows a thing or two about corrupt magic. And who fights the worst of it?
The shadow dragons. Good idea. Resist the gods with our own resistance group.
If the gods enter the empire, our contacts back home might get something.
Olha, até pode ser um pouquinho diferente, nego, mas talvez a sua lembrança esteja te traindo um pouco. Porque a câmera não é tão diferente assim, não, de Inquisition.
Years with the shadow dragons, and this is the first time we've worked together.
Directly. I gather information for the shadows. You might have used one of my leads. And I've heard of you.
I bet everyone heard about the Nessus job.
You were right to avoid Minrathous after. More than one Magister wanted your head. It was good work, though. And we've got more ahead.
We trained to be the best at countering evil magic. Time to prove it.
Were you missing a challenge?
So, we talked to the crows in Antiva and the shadow dragons in Minrathous.
I wouldn't mind checking in on my neighborhood either. If Balara's ready for us.
Yeah. Should check how things are going.
Vamos falar com a Harding. A Harding tá ali, né?
Toldar, it's a tunnel. Veilguard, Velos Atreidim. But Velos Atreidim is nothing like Isatunal.
Isatunal. I remember. After you touched the dagger, the prayer, the proclamation. Isatunal. What exactly are you proclaiming?
They don't remember. No one remembers. We don't even know what we lost.
You're not hearing a
Casualmente.
word I'm saying, are you?
Uh-huh.
You know you're adorable, right?
Sure, whatever you think is best. What's happened?
I said you're adorable.
You're poking fun at me.
Maybe a little. Not that you're not adorable. Anyway, is everything okay?
Oh, yeah. There's just a lot to go through.
So what's Isatunal?
Isatunal is an affirmation, a statement of existence, of being. It means I am here. But no, not I. I is singular, but it isn't. We either. We is multiple, but also separate.
What?
Isatunal is the eternal hymn that encompasses all time, all spaces. I am, we are, this and that, here, there, now, and forever.
Tá bom.
Okay. Whatever works for you.
Words aren't enough. It's hard to put into words something you just feel. I'm certain Isatunal describes how we, the dwarves, once were. But none of the books say anything about it. None of the histories are right. If we forgot something so important, what else did we forget?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I don't expect you to have an answer. Thanks for letting me babble, by the way.
Anytime. That's what I'm here for.
Tá bom, né? Cadê a nossa querida Belara? Vá para Treviso. Ou Cidade do Cais.
Almost there. I just have to. Shit! Sorry.
Can I help?
No, I got it. Mostly. Mirrors are funny things, aren't they? Reflections. They distort reality no matter what you try. And there's the trick. Control that distortion. There you have it.
What is that place?
If I had to guess, it's the Fade. Another part of it, I mean.
Didn't Morrigan say this Alluvian could go anywhere? Didn't think that meant elsewhere in the Fade.
She called it the Vir of Us, freedom of ways. I wonder...
If you have an idea what that place is, Belara, share it. We don't have time to waste.
Some of the older texts talk about a place in the Fade where all the Alluvians meet. A crossroads where you could travel across all of Thedas in just minutes.
Right. We saw something similar when we were chasing Solus. I wonder if it's the same.
It is alike, and it is not.
Who are you? And how did you get here?
The Wolf's Fang. You carry it now. Old paths. A new journey. Through there. I will wait.
Well, can't tell if that's a trap or not. But we're short on options. One way to find out.
O maluco é um
And
Hanar,
it
cara.
feels dangerous, you know? Almost more sad.
Just because something's sad doesn't mean it isn't dangerous.
I can think of an example or two that proves that.
And we still don't know what this Alluvian's gonna do. One of us should probably stay behind in case it closes.
Good point.
Just tell us when you're ready to go, Rook, and then we can figure out what's going on.
Ai, meu Deus. As NPC estão, né, amiga? Cara, é o seguinte. Sabe? O meu coração no momento diz... diz... Harding. Não conheci os outros assim. Eu acho a Neve muito foda, mas eu acho que talvez a gente não... Essa personagem... Talvez eu fazer um romance com ela com outro personagem. Né? A Belara também... Meu Deus... E eu ainda nem conheci todo mundo, gente. Eu acho que eu vou levar as duas mesmo, deixar a Belara aqui. Porque elas têm aquele combo, né, as duas.
Hello again. Who are you?
A caretaker. I go where I am needed, dweller. Now, I am here.
And where is here?
The crossroads.
Meu irmão já tá puto. Mandou uma mensagem. O jogo crashou e não quer mais carregar meu save. Apenas isso. Pior que eu acho que não sei, amiga, se tem como. Geralmente nos jogos da BioWare não dá. Tu tem que escolher um. Mas não sei se talvez nesse jogo aqui eles expandiram, né?
Can you help us? I get the feeling this is no place to get lost.
The Evanurus hunger for the crossroads. Their influence is spreading. Blight, death, madness. They send their minions to claim this place. The crossroads is in a time of need, dweller. I cannot protect you.
You don't have to. If you're standing against the gods, then consider us reinforcements.
Ilha do Facho, tá bom? Pra vocês?
Can't travel this way.
The gods are trying to slow us down, which means we can do some real good here.
Here. This dock seems sturdy. So you can ferry us to the other islands.
Winds await, dweller.
I'll take that as a yes.
Places between.
Até sair esse mod, nego. Eu já zerei o jogo.
The spirits here were driven out, refugees now from the gods' minions. I have summoned the guardians of the crossroads to protect them. Beware. The guardians repel all interlopers.
Which means us, too.
Fade tear. That's where they're breaking through.
Gods and their fade tearing. Let's cut them off!
Já tem.
Kill them where they stand!
Right side!
Pô, pelo amor de Deus, cara.
Finish it!
We're under fire! Still standing, not bad.
Trouble nearby.
Got it covered. Look left.
So, 23 horas e o sono ainda não bateu, nego. É o efeito Dragon Age. Você que lute, né, na sexta-feira. É lá em cima, é lá em cima. Aqui deve ser pra entrar no... Depois, né, pra pegar o... Tô sentindo que cada lugar é tipo... Tinha um grifo lá atrás, então talvez tenha que seguir por lá pra quando for... recrutar o menino, o Veilguard.
The gods' blight and blood magic has sealed the way. Only their champion may open it.
A champion?
It dwells on this island. Challenge the champion and claim its essence. This path will open to you.
Que isso, cara? Eu tenho que matar alguém ainda? Olha lá. Vou pegar a cura ali.
The Guardians can't hold them off for long. Ugh. Is that something inside it?
É isso mesmo.
That's the champion we're looking for. Watch yourselves.
Cirinho. O duplamente forjado.
That's the essence we need. It's cold. Ugh, hope I don't have to carry it for too long. An altar to a wolf. Bet I know who that's for.
Sempre aponta a direção pro tesouro. Usando a habilidade da equipe da equipe quadrada, você pode usar a habilidade para impedir a ajuda das pessoas, mesmo quando elas não estão no grupo. Ok. ali, não é? Eu acho. Não?
They weaken before us.
É, mas ali em cima eu volto pro mesmo lugar, ó. Tem uma estátua aqui, eu passei ali pra matar o bicho. Na verdade, tô voltando. Ué, como é que será que abre isso aqui?
What's this? It looks like an entryway. What's going on here?
Is that spirit a prisoner?
You're awake. How's your head? The guards really knocked you about.
Well, it's...
Do you remember our mission? Gillenane's lab. The wolf sent us to infiltrate her testing grounds. Things didn't go perfectly to plan, but the wolf smuggled in help. A key. If you can fight, grab the key and we'll run for it. Just be ready for whatever the witch has in store.
It's like all she sees is another ancient elf. One of Solus's agents?
Ah, freedom. We'll move faster if we split up. See you ahead.
Light. Be careful.
Ugh. Somehow it's even more revolting here.
These are more than just memories. Fight!
Holy shit!
Gillenane was experimenting with blight and darkspawn. The blight infested her lab. If it's a memory, let's go with it. We need to find our way out before Gillenane finds us.
Wolf, you came for us. Your key was enough.
This unnatural corruption demanded my personal attention. It is strong. It has already blocked the escape route I had planned. We will need another way to the surface.
Let's all split up and find it.
I will destroy what corruption I can. You must cut through these monstrosities before Gillenane unleashes something worse.
Solus sounded rattled.
The blight really had him scared.
Ah, ele... Peraí, vocês não viram o principal ali, cara. Ele tinha um cabelinho, pô. Peraí, o que é isso aqui? Poder da entidade guardiã.
You see boundless creation and choose to destroy it? Learn respect for the life that will succeed you.
She's using the testing grounds against us.
Disgusting. É, mas aqui não... Ali é.
Time to go.
Free! And faster than anticipated. Perhaps you and your allies warrant more study.
We've got company.
Que isso? Gente! What the hell is this? Holy shit. Ah não, daí é foda.
Think we broke through to Gillinane's prize specimens.
If this is what Darkspawn looked like when Gillinane was experimenting, then...
Maybe the Darkspawn we've been seeing aren't new. Maybe they're old.
Primeiro, eu achei que era um bebezão gigante tacando bolota na gente. Depois que eu fui chegar perto que eu vi que era tipo um bicho assim com as bolas, assim, umas perebas nas costas. Segundo, cara, can you imagine passar por essas partes tipo no Nightmare sem ter um melee? Só made. Maluco, pô. Eita.
Here, the blessing you denied.
Wolf, help me! Ah!
Damn! Gillian got her. My blood! I'm burning up! Look out!
Galera! What the hell is happening, porra? Porra. Calma aí, peraí, deixa eu pegar aqui que eu acho que eu ganhei, se eu não me engano, uma habilidade, ganhei. Peraí. Exato. Exato. Muito que bem. Cadê a Hardy? Hã? Ela ganhou. Chave anã. Sempre que usaram poção. Tá bom. É que a live de 24 horas... Nossa, nego. Assim... Não sei hoje, mas amanhã, né, que vai virar pra ser sábado, um abraço.
All that I am belongs to the pursuit of creation. You chose to constrain yourself. I must climb to the heights only understood by gods. I go now to join them.
Wolf, you are greater than any of them. Please, help me.
Eu tenho que decidir o que o Solas fez?
Come on. Be the god she needs. Help her.
I am so sorry I failed you. There is only one way I can help you now.
Wolf.
This place and the corruption within it must be eradicated. No trace can be allowed to spread. Go. Your work here is done. There is no need for you to witness what I must do.
It's over. Solus destroyed the lab, the blight that was here, and his agent.
I'm sure he's seen some greater good. The people in his way to get there, not as much.
This fragment might tell us more.
Essa parada aqui, assim... Ah, não, eu só tô vendo. É só pra ver, né, a roda dela, né? Tá. Ela tem 2. Essa. E... Não. Pronto. Tô gostando bastante, nego. Chegou a ver muita coisa? E eu ainda sem descobrir como abrir aquela porta de lá.
As the gods' champion passed freely, so will you.
I didn't know this many Illuvians still existed. Where do they go?
Time to find out.
Previso. Cidade do Cais. Tá, peraí. Ok. O caso da relíquia contrabandeada. Cidade do Cais. A neve fica sabendo de uma negociação perigosa em sua vizinhança enquanto vai ao encontro dos misteriosos dragões das sombras. Entre em contato com a nação, viaja para a cidade do Cais por meio da Encruzilhada. Ok. Tá, vamos pra Treviso, porque acho que aqui a gente vai recrutar o Lucanis. E eu quero mais uma companion. Mas eu só posso levar uma pessoa? Ah, tá. Só posso levar uma pessoa. Eu vou levar a neve, pô. Bora.
Treviso, one of the finest cities in Antiva, now living under occupation. Let's hope our crow contact can meet us.
Welcome to Antiva. You must be Rook.
And who are you?
And you're Andaratea Cantori of the Crows.
Thea, please. Come. My associate Viago is gathering the others. We can talk business when we arrive.
Ah, eles são os... Tô ligado, pessoal.
The documents, it's all there.
My friend says come with us.
The unarmed soldiers have made themselves comfortable.
We have suffered their company for too long. The Antam reached a stalemate in their war with Tevinter. Some turned here instead. Antiva was rich, comfortable, and has no standing army to stop them.
Pera aí, amiga, deixa eu falar com a comerciante aqui, tá? Rapidão.
Have you tried kale?
Só posso vender.
Keep order.
Eita! Eita! Galera! Antes de a gente prosseguir, eu vou dar uma pausinha aqui pra picotar o vídeo, peraí.